First home game back after injury. Probably not the result you'd want, though.
No, not really the results we wanted all weekend, to be honest. Frustratingly, they're same as a bit like the MK game. We're in control. We're 2 goals up, and we let it slip away. And we've got to grind out games there towards the end. And penalties happen, but we've got to try and stay out the box as well, because we're just giving them a chance. We had plenty of chances on the power play as well. So then at the same time, you've got to try and bury on them as well.
Yeah. Now, actual grade A scoring chances were pretty few and far between tonight. I think it was about maybe 10 each for both teams. When it comes to trying to put those away, I know you're a defenceman rather than the forward, but as a player, how important is it really to kind of hit those?
It's obviously huge, and for forwards or any guy that they're putting them in, it's obviously that moment where you've got to kind of bear down. And obviously it's not like we're trying to miss them or not put them in the back of the net. It's just sometimes the luck isn't on our side, or the bouncers aren't just there. There'll be other nights where we'll shoot the puck and it maybe won't be like as, I guess, clear-cut chance, and it'll go in. So we can't get too frustrated about that, but like you say, chances are few and far between, and we've got to bear down on those.
Now, looking at the positives from this, obviously Billy Thorpe with the opening goal after 97 seconds. Was that a bit of a D-man's dream goal?
To be fair, I kind of didn't see it. I think I'd come back off from a shift, so I just obviously heard the crowd go and it scored. But like anything, you put the puck on net and potentially good things happen. And sometimes, like I say, a shot like that isn't, to maybe go in the goal like other shots are, like one-on-ones or clear-cut ones like through the slot, and it finds a way in the back of the net. But obviously we're now 4 losses on the bounce. Obviously picked up a point today, but we've got to find a way out the hole here. And 2 big games against Bristol this weekend coming up. Cup points on the line as well in one of those games, and we're still in a really good position because of our start of the year to get ourselves qualified there. So we can't hang our heads and sulk. It's still early days, but we've still got the opportunity here to get ourselves into a semi-final of a cup. So we've got to be ready to go this weekend.
Yeah. Now, looking forward to Bristol, obviously the results have been pretty good there so far this year. What are you looking to? I know it's a bit obvious you kind of want to get the win, but what are you going to be looking for in particular to get those wins?
Well, last year we showed if we didn't turn up, they've got the capability and the skill within the team to turn you over. What was it, 10-1 game I think we lost. So, our road form hasn't been particularly good, so, we've got to turn up and be ready, because they've got dangerous players. They've got Bricknell, Dunbar, the goalie will stand on his head. They've got D on the back end that can punish you, and, they've got some good British forwards there, and, they'll be ready for us, and, they want to put on a performance in their barn, so we've got to be ready to go.
Now, looking at our team, obviously we've got some decent firepower in there as well. What do you think the mood's going to be in training this week?
The mood's always really good in training. At the end of the day, you can't dwell on things too much, because you just got to get ready to go again. And another 2 games come at the weekend. Obviously we'll review and go through stuff. We're already watching video from last night today around where we've gone wrong and where to, improve. And like I say, we put ourselves in positions the last 2 weekends at home to pick up 2 points there, and we've let it slip through our grasp. So a lesson needs to be learned there massively about, call them like mini moments, micro moments in the game, and making correct decisions in those times where it's then not going to cost us. And there's still a lot of hockey to be played, a long season to go, still a cup competition that we can get into a semi-final of. So I think it's also about trying to keep some positivity there as well. But you can't get away from the fact of what's happened the last 2 weekends at home. But like you say, we've got enough talented players in that dressing room and skill, like it showed at the start of the year, to get our way back to winning ways.
So now the $1 million question: are you confident about next weekend?
Always confident. Why would we not be? You've got to be confident every weekend. It's why we play the game. It's why we pull on the shirt every weekend. We don't play just to turn up. We all want to win. We're all devastated that we lost. We all hate losing. Sometimes people might not think it looks that way, but we all hate losing and we all want to win. There's no better feeling than winning here, especially at home, and then winning trophies like we've done a lot of the time. So, like I say, guys will obviously probably feel it tonight, probably feel the weekend as well, but come Tuesday, Thursday for training, ready to go again, and hopefully we can turn this around and put a 4-point weekend on the board.
Excellent. Tom Norton, thank you very much.